want to start today by telling you a little story. So, while I was researching and preparing to make this series over Metaphor, I usually have a process when making videos and preparing research. Especially when it came to this game, I put a lot of emphasis on the calendar system, as it was pretty important that I made sure that everything was in place, that I knew exactly what I wanted to do every single day, so that I could make this series as complete and concise as possible and easy to follow for those who haven't seen Metaphor before or wanted to use it as a genuine walkthrough. So I worked day by day throughout the game and set something that I really liked. I didn't want to use any of the predetermined guides already on the internet. I wanted something special. And I got to about a third of the way through the game, preparing things, and I even played alongside my research to make sure everything did match up the way I wanted it to.
You'll be a lifesaver.
That was until I remembered something I had completely forgotten about, and it cost me about a week and a half worth of work that had to go down the drain and be reworked from the ground up. And it's all thanks to this bastard right here, the igniter-fixated man. Huh? What are you looking at, Elda? Jealous of my Signita, are you? Tough luck, kid. These are premium products. I paid a boatload to enjoy this. Now bugger off. Seems bad for you. Huh? No, that's not bad at all. You're just ignorant, I see. This bit here sucks out all the hazy gloom pent up inside your body. Then you breathe out and you get real lightheaded. And what's more, a little mag builds up inside. A piffling bit to be sure, but it fetches a price at the exchange. In any case, Signitas like this are for adults only, not hollow-headed brats like you. We got a memorandum entry.
What now?
That I want to take a look at. Signiter. I went through 2 full playthroughs of Metaphor Fantazio without ever getting this memorandum entry. A device that allows one to rid the body of excess magla by exhaling from it. It's called a Signiter, because of the refreshing way it relieves nervousness and gloom. Magla expelled by the device accumulates as crystals, which can be sold for a price depending on the size. As a result, they are often bought by commoners despite being fairly expensive. It's literally a vape. And I have to say, I am going on strike and, well, not strike, I don't use vapes, but I am going to war against vaping and smoking because this thing cost me a week and a half of prep. Because I completely forgot about this memorandum entry, and if I'm gonna show them all, I completely forgot to show this one. You're like, oh, why is that such a big deal? Because this memorandum entry about Signiters is only available on June 15th at nighttime. Which isn't that big of a deal if it wasn't for the fact that if you finish the Regolith Grand Cathedral dungeon, you cannot talk to this guy. At all. He will not be here. It's insane. And for most people, myself included, I usually actually have the dungeon finished by June 15th and I'm doing other things. So this guy never showed up. I only knew about this guy's existence whenever I bought the Metaphor official strategy guide and read about it and realized that, yeah, I never finished the memorandum 100% on my first and second playthrough of Metaphor Fantazio. So yeah, I hate vapes and cigars more than I already did, and I'm going to war against them. So, yeah, stupid Signiter. Just wanted to tell that story. It's something I complained about a lot to the people who knew I was making this series. Anyways, welcome back to more Metaphor Fantazio. Last time, we went to the Belega corridor at the behest of Brigitte, the merchant. Well, the Igniter shop merchant. That works. That still works. And we dealt with a bunch of goblins, or goborns, a Guptoros, which was a pretty terrifying encounter, and obtained I'm not in academia, so I can't actually see it. We obtained the merchant archetype. One of, if not my favorite archetypes in the entire game, and unfortunately, we will not be talking about it today. Instead, we are going to be hanging out here in the evening. I just can't. I love Grand Trad in the evening. We're going to be hanging out outside here in Grand Trad and spending our night doing something that'll help raise our royal virtues. And then, come daytime, we're heading back into the Regolith Grand Cathedral. So, what do we want to spend our evening points on? Well, looking at our royal virtues, we've already got wisdom at level 2. Personally speaking, I would say getting our imagination up would not be a bad idea next. Our eloquence, we cannot work on at all right now. Tolerance, we can work on. We might even get it ranked up, but I think I'm actually going to work on imagination. And thankfully, there's a guy right here that will increase our imagination. The Chatty Elder. Oh my, is that a fairy I see? A real fairy! Well, I'll be. Look, I know I'm rare, but do we need to make such a big deal of it? I should explain. My family has something of a history with fairies. As a boy, my parents would tell me stories about fairies before bed. Would you care for me to tell you one?
I wonder.
So you grew up on fairy tales, literally. No wonder you've got fairies on the mind. If I listen to this man's tale, my imagination might improve. What do you think? You want to listen to the elderly gentleman's story? Sure.
My thanks.
Imagine that, getting to tell a fairy tale to a real fairy. Come, let us find a table at the tavern.
Long ago.
Now this story goes back to my grandfather's grandfather. Once, far, far away, there was a village out in the countryside. There was a cave nearby that the villagers prohibited anyone from entering. But one day, my ancestor, who was just a boy then, decided he had to see it for himself. So he defied his elders. Your ancestor sounds like a handful. It runs in the family, ha! Anyway, sure enough, he ventured deep inside and soon became swallowed in darkness, hopelessly lost. Handful or not, he was still just a boy, and his bravery failed him. He sank to his knees in the dark, crying pitifully.
Nevertheless.
But then, something bathed in warm light caught his eye as it approached him. The little light actually spoke, saying, "Pipe down! You can't cry in a place like this!" He was shocked. After he got a good look at it, the boy realized it was a fairy, pulsing with light. He was so relieved his tears only magnified. But the fairy couldn't bear it. Throwing her arms up, she said, "If you want to cry so badly, fine. Suit yourself." And she left. But before he knew it, the fairy returned. "Come on, follow me," she said. "I'll show you the way out." You see, she had sensed a dangerous beast deep in the cave, and compassion won the day. She decided to get him safely back to the entrance.
Oh, yeah?
I thought the fairy was kinda cruel at first, but I guess she had a good heart. When they arrived at the cave's mouth, the boy turned to thank the fairy. She had already disappeared into thin air. Time marched on, and he grew into an adult. He visited the cave countless times, hoping to find and thank her. But he never saw her again as long as he lived.
Oh my.
Oh, would you look at the time? We better pick this up again later. I'd like you to know the ending. If you'd like to know the ending, I'll be around. Thank you. I was gripped by the story of the mysterious fairy. I feel like my imagination improved.
Alright.
Alright, 2 points into imagination. Those little visual indicators about your imagination or any of those royal virtues increasing, those aren't the actual amount of points you're getting, it's just a visual cue. So don't worry about that too much, though. A new day, a new me. So, first things first, we're gonna go head out to the church because we got some things that we can purify. I want to see what I can do with that. We've got 2 blessed waters still. Wow, the Demon Slayer Pike takes 2 blessed waters to purify, or we could do the Sentinel Greaves. Automatically increases defense at the start of combat. That's not bad, because we've been starting out with a squad battle with us on the advantage state. I don't think this is too necessary. So I think we'll go with the Demon Slayer Pike. 166 attack. That's the hardest hitting weapon yet then. Increases damage against demi-human type monsters. Yeah, give me that. That'll go to Hulkenberg and she'll have 166 attack power. Really, really strong. Despite her not being a magic user and having high magic, that weapon stat will do a lot in boosting out her damage. Next, I'm gonna head over to Academia and inherit some stuff for Will. I put him on Mage again. I don't know if I'm gonna stick with that. I might go to Healer. But in that case, I think I'm gonna go ahead and inherit Psych. I don't think we're going to need Bot anytime soon, and if we run into more undead enemies, we will be able to use Hama. So I think I'm gonna bring Will over to Healer.
The power of healing.
We'll have access to Serenity Scepter, which will help a lot with light damage. And then let's put on the Apprentice Clobuk again, so that way we have a lot of magic, 28 magic. We have Hama, and we'll have Psych, so we'll be able to do some decent damage. And then, while we don't have Mahama without a Seeker Major Healer present, if we need AoE Light, we have access to Stroll, who should have Seeker available. Yeah, he does. Okay. Everyone else will stay the same. I think we're doing perfectly fine regardless of that. I guess while I'm here, I might as well unlock merchants. Again, this is one of my favorite archetypes in the game. You know what? Sure. Armed with cash-fueled almighty skills, it can increase battle rewards to provide out-of-combat support. We will not be seeing much of the merchant today. If anything, I might show just a teeny bit of it, but again, we are not going to be going into this archetype today.
I see.
Okay, and we'll just go ahead and study this on will.
It's right here. All right.
I hear the voices of past hero souls. O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to disavow martial might and support society from within the shadow of coin, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the merchant.
Really?
So this is the power of the merchant's soul, the power to use money to achieve victory and reap the rewards. I'll put it to good use. It's yet another way to fight. It's actually one of the best ways to fight, believe it or not. Well, I see the number of archetypes you study has grown. I'm very pleased. My own research is coming along quite nicely thanks to you. It's not much, but please, take this as a token of my thanks. Ooh, 3 heroes fruit.
Good.
Yeah, you do get rewards for studying archetypes on, studying a certain amount of archetypes on each character. We have seen 10% of every we've studied 10% of every archetype on Will. Crazy to think about that. And with our visit to Moor done, we are going to head right back into the Regolith Grand Cathedral. So, let's hop to it. There's no other major changes I want to make. I think you'll be okay. If you need to sell all your items to get more healing potions or better gear, by all means, but I'm pretty good where I am right now. Let's go to a Maggle Hollow.
Where to?
Let's go to the altar chamber, as that's our latest point of entry. And let's keep it going. Oh, well, definitely not the greatest sight to be welcomed to, but okay, let's just walk by them. And we got some dogs visiting us. Oh, there's a lot of dogs. Okay, that's fine. We just beat them over the head with our club, or mace, I guess. I mean, this can pass. Oh, this does not look like a club at all, or a mace. This is a. I was gonna say a cane, but it's a little too short for a cane. Let's just get inside here. We finally make some progress, only to find more corpses. It's horrible. Let's focus on getting to the top and getting this over with. Surely we've climbed quite a ways already.
Yes.
There should be a lift nearby that will take us upward. That would place white clads to ambush us. 'Tis an indication we're close. That they place it at white clads, yeah. It's Hulkenberg said. Hulkenberg says. Let's look around. Yeah, let's avoid the corpses if we can. Ooh, item. Thank you. Oh, hello. Okay, I did not think that counted as a back attack, but sure. We did actually hear about these living statues all the way back when the informant first told us about this area. So let's see what they're all about. Life-wrought gargoths. Well, punching them to death doesn't seem to work, but we have been told that they're weak to Psych, because again, we had the informant. So, let's use Psych. 347, not bad. I will take that, good damage. Also, if you don't want to use the healer for any real reason, that's fine. You just got 3 heroes. If you're following along with me and you're not using the healer, that's fine. You got 3 heroes fruits. That will be... I don't know if it'll be enough to get you to rank 10 immediately with the healer, but it will definitely get you close. And I'm only really using healer here so that I can show it off, and because honestly, I'm gonna be real with you, healer is not going to get a lot of screen time in this series. It's not an archetype that I particularly like bringing, and honestly, I prefer just using some items and consumables to level it up and just taking its abilities and using it on other archetypes. I'm not a big fan of something that's weak to one of the most common attack types in the game, and also weak to dark, which isn't as common right now as an attack element. I mean, hell, we haven't even seen an archetype that can use dark. But it's just something that I'm a little cautious about, and I just really don't like using healer all that much. So we're seeing it here, so I don't have to use it later. Also, these Louis soldiers, their armor must be made of some kind of cheap metal, or else Will has the arm strength of a god. He's just ripping them to shreds with that cane of his. Ooh, that's fine. We got Psych, we'll be good. We can have, oh, well, we can't pierce them. That's fine. We can just test out how strong Hulkenberg's magic is. 165. That's infinitely better than like the 90 damage she was doing previously. All thanks to that pike. Which we need to see what that looks like. Because since we got it purified, it will look a little different. It's got a red tip to it now. That's cool. I'm sure it'll glow in combat. And heal up Stroll. Any more of these gargoyles gonna come alive? No? It's fine with me. It's tightly shut from the other side. Yeah, we're in the reception chamber now. Okay, big area, but we have an opening here. Another one of the king statues. What the? Is this wall made of magla? I doubt we can get through that. It's a type of barrier magic. I've never seen a miasma wall of this size, though. Look. Oh, look! Inside! Isn't that a lift? It is! You think it works?
Yeah.
There'd be no reason to put a barrier up if it didn't. If we can deal with the wall, we should be able to reach the very top of the cathedral.
If so,
This miasma looks similar to the one we saw in the mausoleum underground. Does that mean there's a crystal producing it? Seems like it.
I see.
So it's to be a magla crystal, is it? Let's see what we can find. Yeah, there's no way around this, but this effect is really neat. Actually, it doesn't block my attacks. It's just the gust of wind animation. That's okay, though. Alright. Well, I guess we'll gotta go find ourselves a magla crystal. Don't mind me, fellows. Okay. Superior mundane something something. Oh, everyone, take a look at that.
What the?
A magla crystal. Think we found our target? That must be what's causing the magic barrier. I hate to admit it, but the necromancer's quite a powerful
Let's
mage.
hurry.
Let's head down there. Breaking it should open the path.
got a sec?
The crystal's on the bottom level then. Gotta get down there. That we do, Gallica. Auto-target this guy. He does not see that coming. Okay. Got a robust remedy there. That is an ailment cleansing item. Let's head this way.
I see.
More Luis soldiers and a gargoyle. Or, I was gonna say Gorbas. I don't think that's actually what they're called. Ooh, okay. Gargaz, that's what it is. Let's use Stroll here to deal with the spear soldiers. Nice. Use Psych to give us more turns. Use Bot here. And they're weak to it. Awesome. That's even better. Just keep punching them.
Satisfactory.
Level 14 with Knight. No new skill, though. That's unfortunate. Let's keep moving forward. Okay, there's a lot of Luis guards right there. Let's head down, then. We head down. We've got something right here. We can't pass through here. Let's find another way. Okay. Well, we got an item. Blessed water. We love to see those as we use to purify things in the church. Always be sure to grab as many of those as you can. And then we got some more Luis soldiers. 1, 2, 3. Surprised that reached.
There they are.
So these guys just watch their fellow man get murdered by a crazy man-child with a club, and they're not even batting an eye. One of these gargoyles is gonna come alive. Oh, someone's running towards us. Okay, watch out for that attack right there. Come on, there we go. Nice.
Okay. Let's give this all we've got.
The noises that these gargoyles make always just makes me laugh. It's a little squeak. I think it's most bird enemies in this game. Ooh, a crit.
Win. 2 remaining.
It's just grunting into my ear. Okay. Ooh, okay, that one's resistant to it. That's fine. We can punch him, and then we don't know what else this guy's weak to, so we're gonna just try Psych. Resistant to it. Okay. Cannot move due to stun, thankfully, so we're gonna pass turn over to Stroll and finish this guy off that keeps grunting and wheezing into my ear, and I really don't like it.
Victory is out.
Okay, now we can heal up. And where was I? There's a room right here that I wanted to go into before I got interrupted. None of these gargoyles are gonna make any noises. We got more undead in here. Okay, just try to take care of all of them as fast as we can. Oosh. I know this is actually not a bad room for mage here. Poor lady. We got treasure chest.
Nice.
Purity gloves. Gloves cleansed in bath of holy water. Strength and magic +1. And it prevents malady as an ailment.
No.
Complete ailment immunity is not a bad piece of equipment. Gives more defense, but I lose 1 point of magic. I think I'm gonna give this to Hulkenberg, actually. At least defense, but she gets extra strength and magic, so we'll put that on her. Okay, let's keep moving forward. We need to head south. It's just a big cathedral. I mean, again, this thing is huge. They gave you I think this actually, like, in terms of just pure size, I believe this is the second biggest dungeon in the entire game. As our first big, real dungeon, it is, I think, the second biggest dungeon in the entire game. And that's insane. Okay, lots of Luis guards. None of them are swinging at us, which is interesting development there, guys. Good job defending the home front. Ooh, an Elementa. Go, 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 go. No, don't attack it. There we go. Break it. Oh, my short range. No, my short range. There we go. Okay. It can flee. It just takes a while. Oh, it's a game? Where was it? It was like a black orb. Oh, there we go. Nice damage. It's resistant to ice, so we can just throw Hama at it and it'll be just fine. There we go.
Looks like that's all of them.
500 mag, 500 money. That's so good. Level 6 on healer, and I think, what was that, level 10 on brawler? Level 12. Wow. Now we're really working that. Maximum level for archetypes is level 20, and once you reach level 20, your archetypes can still gain EXP, but after every 1,000 EXP earned, they will just give you an item that will allow you to give a 1,000 EXP to any other archetype, which is really, really, really strong, and incentivizes that you don't actually need to swap around your archetypes too much if you're just feeling really comfortable. You can just keep the same ones and just level up your archetypes through other means. I think we're gonna have to do jump thrust here in order to take these guys out in a reasonable amount of time. That's fine with me though, we got plenty of MP to spare. I might have to swap over to mage at some point to try and get some MP back, but that is not something I'm gonna worry about right now. Strength and luck +1 for Hulkenberg. Very, very nice.
Keep it.
Make sure I'm not missing anything. That is a gargoyle to my left. Come on, there we go. Okay, that guy went down pretty fast. No other gargoyles gonna go crazy on me. Oh wow, we've got kind of a decent view here. This is it's really weird to have a big cover like this. Like, just have a better view. There we go, that's a better view of the actual cathedral. I like that. Okay, what can we do here? We can jump down onto this giant statue. Can't really do much with it, but we can run across. By the way, what in the world is this statue? What purpose could it serve? Expensive medicine, nice. It is assumedly a saint's likeness. A piece for wealthy tastes. Definitely very gaudy. We got a Signer Igniter there. Siren Song Gloss and medicine, all right. Nothing over this way, so let's just head down. Very stylish of you there, Will. These guys just minding their own business. You just take them down. What you get for spearing this guy in the back. Okay. Ailment Absolution. Oh. No. Turn the corner, cave this guy's skull in. That's my boy, Will. Another Blessed Water. Awesome. Here's a Magla Hollow. Let's go ahead and take this real fast. I don't see a need to use the Magla Hollow, so we're just gonna resume exploring. Just wanted to make sure we discovered this before I forgot. Okay, so now let's head up these stairs. Where does this take us? I'm assuming to the other side. Oh, we can't open that door. It's tightly shut from the other side, so we need to find a way around there then. So I guess the only way for us to go is down here. Okay. So these are new enemies. They teleport and try to hit you from behind, and as soon as you hit them, they self-destruct. So it's very important for you to hit them once and then just immediately run away. Okay. Ah, no! They sometimes do actually attack you. And so the way that these enemies work is that if one of them is left on the field, they will continuously summon friends. And as you can see here, we do know a little bit about these enemies. They reflect physical attacks, which means that you will take damage and you will lose all your press turns or turn icons. Not just 2, you will lose all of them. So Stroll, kind of worthless here.
No, you first.
We do have that light-based attack, but we also have Hama from Will. let's just use this, pass our turns, so we can safely just get out of this encounter. Okay. I don't know, that kill screen took a while. Okay, one adjustment that I do want to make real fast before we keep going is I want to move Stroll over to Seeker. This is not a permanent change, this is very temporary, but I want to put him over to Seeker, put him in the back row, because we're going to need access to some synthesis skills here very soon. Now that we've seen that these guys are weak to light, if we have Mahama, we'll be able to take care of them really fast. We're going to save that for later. First things first, we're going to head down to this room right here.
It's all well.
The crystal's up ahead. Are you ready?
I'm heading out.
Let's go then.
Really?
What the? Enemies? They weren't there when we checked from above.
So apparently,
Looks like they're guarding the crystal too. Maybe they were drawn to it. Either way, they're an obstruction. And unless I'm mistaken, one we might solve with brute force. If we break the crystal, the miasma wall should dissipate. That's the only way we'll get on the lift.
Attack!
Then let us shatter it and catch up with the necromancer. Draw your blades. We will brook no obstacle. That's right. This fight was a pain in the ass in my first playthrough because I did not read the informant stuff, so I didn't know that these guys were weak to light and reflected all my stuff. And so I had to use the pre-order bonus, where are you? Pre-order bonus, stale black bread in order to win this, which is 300 almighty damage to one enemy.
save this.
However, what you can do is have a seeker and a healer in your party, and swap over to the healer, and use Mahama. Deals weak light damage to all enemies. These guys are weak to light, might as well use it.
We'll team up.
Flare! Just one left.
And in one full turn, we've almost got them defeated. That guy actually did not die.
I defer to you.
Well, then what we do is we just go back here, and we kill him again. There we go. No problem. Ooh, a curse talisman.
Okay.
Level 7 on healer, and also a level up. Nice. Let's go ahead and put more points into strength.
I shall rise to the occasion.
All right.
That takes care of the monsters. All that's left is the crystal. Let's destroy it quickly, if you would, Will.
Good.
Good. That should have dispelled the barrier, correct?
Yeah.
After all that, it better have. Let's go see if the lift works. Finally. I hope that was our last obstacle. Well... It would appear the barrier has been broken, and the second crystal shattered. Surely, the intruders haven't made it to the upper levels. So corpses alone were not enough to stop them. I have little patience for rats scurrying in the shadows. Go exterminate the interlopers. Now!
Yes.
Sir, consider it done.
Understood.
And remember, failure will not be tolerated. Master Luis's army is no place for incompetence. Am I understood? Yes, sir. I think you'll be pleased with our results.
Is it really?
Still, I can't imagine the army making it this far. But that the rabble wielding unknown magics? Could it be them?
No matter.
It hardly matters. Whoever is can struggle all they like. Nothing can stop the calamity to come. Oh, well, we're getting to see a little bit more of our necromancer opponent.
All right.
Now then, shall we head back to the lift? Not yet! We still have something to do here? Let's go to the lift after we're done with our business then. Yes, there is something I want to do. First things first, swap Stroll back over to Brawler. Do not want him on Seeker for very long. Brawler. Do we? No, we don't want the guards thing on him. We want the silver gauntlets. There we go. Okay, and now we're gonna hang around this church for a bit. And also, I think I'm gonna swap Will over to Mage. Healing staff is fine. We want the Princess Klobach. Mage's earring is fine. Yeah, this is good. Okay, we're gonna bring him over to Mage for now. I think for the rest of the episode.
How's that?
Oh, I don't have Psych on him though, so we'll have to be very, very careful about these guys here. Anyway, we have Hama. We'll be okay. punch this guy. Do oh yeah, you're also weak to fire. That's perfect. Let's do Hama. Okay, with that fight done, we can grab this item that's on this chair. Magic incense, very valuable. We got some more of these enemies here. Let's go and just clear this place out, and I'll see you at the end here. Okay, every single enemy's cleared out, and so we can now grab this item underneath this big gaudy statue. Use necklace. What's wrong? Something on your mind? The gold statue's reacting to the sanctified amulet. That's the item that we got on the lower floors that we needed to protect. Is that the necklace from the treasure chest from earlier? Why is it suddenly...
What?
Hey, look at the statue! Oh, okay. That was surprising. I wouldn't have expected such a contrivance. I guess the necklace was the key for moving the statue, so that's why it was hidden away in a treasure chest.
If that's the case.
Indeed, it seems to be some kind of magic key. Does that mean that the treasure the monk spoke of is beyond here?
That being the case.
Let's retrieve the treasure. If it's stolen, then that priest's soul will never rest in peace. That's true. All right, so let's head back up there and try to find a way around to see if we can't get across that statue. Okay, so we unlocked this door near the statue, which lets us walk around back here. This is kind of like a return junction. And if we want to continue the main story, we can go that way, but I'm gonna go back up this ladder. And then we need to head back around. Thankfully, all the Luis soldiers are one-time enemies, so we don't need to worry about them being an issue anymore. Oh, I missed an item over here. Okay, well, let's fix that. Grab this. Ariadine's thread, that's not bad. We're gonna give ourselves some more MP while we're at it. Okay, and yeah, now going down these stairs, this is now fully available to us, which is quite nice. And so is this room. Okay, so going down here will give us more Luis soldiers who are just kind of staring and looking at the moving statue. You know, fair enough, I would be too. And an onyx. We can now jump across the statue's arms again. And climb up here.
This looks valuable. I had not expected that.
Exorcist's cassock. Beautifully gilded vestments that repel all that is impure. Magic +3 and increases evasion against dark. This is a prime healer robe, as they do have a weakness to dark, and this gives you magic +3. So if you want to use healer, this is amazing. And for honestly any magic caster, this is a go-to chess piece. Thank you very much. We are at 31 magic on mage. That is really good. Like, really good. All right, unlock this door, and we can move forward now. Be sure to double check all of these rooms to make sure you did not forget anything. Doesn't seem like I have. I guess I could go clear out those zombies over there for more MP, but I don't think I will. We're fine. And returning back over to where the elevator is, we can now use it.
We did it!
The miasma wall's gone. Now we can take the lift and...
Huh?
You're kidding me? The lift's gone?
Don't tell me.
Did the enemy catch wind of us? Damn it, what do we do? Look above us. It's coming down. Very dramatic entrance there, guys. Damn, it's the Whiteclads. Finally found the source of our vermin problem. Didn't expect you to gnaw your way through the barrier. But it's the end of the line for you now. You face a Whiteclad triumvirate.
No.
I'm afraid we've not come this far to be stopped by fancy capes. You can step aside or you can add yourselves to the list. That's right, we're going to catch that necromancer and put a stop to everything. If we stand opposed, then let it be a show of force. Our path demands no less. You'll not leave this place alive. I'll purge all of you right here.
Watch out!
Everyone brace yourselves. Here they come. Here we go. Lucian, Mage Captain, Sword Captain, and also Sword Captain. Interesting to have two Sword Captains. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and use Skullcracker on one of these guys. I'm assuming because we've already fought this Mage Captain before. Resistant to all elements, but weak to pierce. Let's use Skullcracker on this guy. Let's try and take care of him first, so that we only need to worry about the Sword Captains. Let's use Jump Thrust. It takes him down. I'm gonna back up and heal. Yeah, let's do that. Mage Flames, that's a little rough. Thankfully, I'm not on Seeker. We don't have AoE heals, but that'll be okay. Now, we don't know exactly what these guys are weak to, so let's just start figuring it out. Let's do bots. Not weak to bots. Unfortunate. Let's use Knight's Proclamation. Then, why not? Let's use a Skullcracker. Ooh, a crit! Excellent. Let's use Blizz. Hey, that's what they're weak to. Perfect. I could look at my notes and see exactly what they're weak to, but I thought I might as well experiment. Well, if they're weak to that, then let's pass turn. Let's use Skullcracker. And, oh, just end the fight. Awesome. Thanks, Stroll. Thanks, buddy. And a Cooling Staff and Glow Igniter.
Satisfactory. I shall strive to use this power.
Magic and Endurance +1 for Hulkenberg. Whew, somehow we managed to win that one. It looks as if we can use the lift now. At last.
Got it.
Let's prepare ourselves before we go in. Sounds good. Okay, well, let's take a look at those items.
What now?
We got the Cooling Staff, extra damage, and increases the power of ice. Go ahead and put that on. And then we also got an Igniter, all the way up here. Glow Igniter, does Mage Light, so light damage. We fire, wind, light, or healing. Pretty decent. Okay, well, with all of that done, we have our way open to proceed towards the Necromancer. So, next time on Metaphor Fantazio, we take the elevator and go and confront him. So, with that said, see you soon.